Tori checking in, LOJ Fit Club. Hey, for time's sake, we're gonna get through this video a little bit faster, okay? So I wanna talk to you about the other day. I was in the store, happened to be buying some oatmeal, you know, just trying to eat my little breakfast, and I looked up, seen a magazine, and it caught my attention. Now, I've never bought a magazine before, so y'all could have warned me how, you know, expensive these things could be. Took my grocery bill from like $6 to $22, but that's okay. Because I had you in mind when I bought the magazine. I knew that I was gonna look and see some things in here that I could bring back to you. So make sure you tune in, make sure that you share this because people need to see this kind of information. They need to hear it. I'm trying to put y'all on before it becomes mainstream, because then it's gonna be tampered with. So make sure that you tune in, make sure that you share it, make sure you do all that, all right? So the title of this, the New York Times, big publication like the New York Times, it reads, The New Medicine, CBD, Mindfulness, Exercise, and Food. Okay? It says, what is helpful and what is hype? Man, I'm like, whoa. And of course, they got some dumbbells, they got some herbs, plants, and some CBD. So I'm like, okay, let me see what that's about. And at the back of it, it says, at a time when traditional medical care has been disrupted, Americans are embracing alternatives like never before. Medical marijuana, mindfulness, immune broth, dancing, even pets. For many patients, they are the vehicles that can heal, alleviate, and cure. What does the research say? So, with something like that, I had to get it. So let me take you to a couple of points that I want to take you through. I'm going to save my comments until the end. And whatever questions you have, make sure that you put it, questions, comments, make sure you put it down below and all that kind of good stuff. So the first thing we're looking at, we're going to look at page 1. It has a picture of some blueberries. And it says, most Americans are overfed in calories, yet starved of vital array of micronutrients that our brains need, many of which are found in common plants. Ooh, I want to say something about that right now so bad, but we're gonna keep it moving for time's sake, all right? So that's the first page. Page 47 talks about mindfulness and meditation. Now, for those of you who've been following us, what are our 3 core principles? Okay? What are you gonna see on all of our stuff? Is mind, body, spirit. Back of my, right here. Mind, body, spirit. And then a new t-shirt says what? Our 3 core principles. Meditation, movement, and mangoes. Okay? Which stands for plant-based nutrition. But let's go to page 47. Okay? It's talking about meditation. It says meditation. Mindfulness meditation. Put mostly simply, meditation is a way to train the mind. Most of the time, our minds are wandering. We're thinking about the future, dwelling on the past, worrying, fantasizing, fretting, or daydreaming. Meditation brings us back to the present moment and gives us the tools we need to be less stressed, calmer, kinder to ourselves and to others. Okay? So, it says learning how to meditate is straightforward and the benefits can come quickly. Here's some basic tips. Okay, and it goes a little bit more deeper, but I'm just going to read the first lines of these tips. It says pick a time. First thing to do, pick a time. Just like any habit, meditation gets easier to do if it's a part of your routine. Okay, choose a time to do it each day. Next thing, choose a spot. Similarly, it can help to meditate in the same location each day. This isn't essential, but it can help minimize the potential for distractions and mind wandering. A lot of you complain about meditation as it relates to I can't stay focused. Well, here goes some tips. Get your gear, okay? Or don't. It says you don't need to spend a dime to get started. All you need is somewhere to sit and a little willpower. That said, there are plenty of meditation cushions, stools, and other accessories for those who want to get kitted out, okay? Next thing, it says decide how long. 1 minute is a great place to start, but also good if you simply don't have a lot of time. If you're more experienced or ready for an extended mindfulness session, try 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? Now it says close your eyes. As you become still, take some moments to scan your body. Recommends Tara Brach, a meditation teacher based near Washington, D.C. Okay? Scan your body. Make sure that your lungs and your respiratory system is functioning right. Your immune system. Talk to it. Okay? These things respond to you. All right? Says manage expectations. Basic mindfulness meditation is very simple. Even if it isn't always easy to do, thoughts won't disappear. Difficult emotions may come up when you start meditating, especially early on. Okay? So, again, we're going to move forward. So this is talking about the benefits of meditation. All right, we're going to go to page 66 where it's talking about exercise. A lot of people only think about exercise when it comes to, making the body or getting the body in a specific way, but have no idea of the many other benefits that exercise really offers, which is a lot more. Okay, it says for better health, a single workout may improve memory, and being active may reduce the risk of certain cancers. And it's never too late to start. One recent study suggests that people who have been sedentary for years can start exercising in the midlife and catch up to their fit peers. Doesn't matter, y'all. All right, we're gonna go forward and talk about a little bit more about exercising. It says, a small study published in February 2019 in the Journal of Physiology suggests we should also look to changes in our bloodstream after exercises. The more recent study began with scientists at the University of Queensland in Australia and other institutions recruiting 20 men who had survived colon cancer. Women were excluded because menstruation might have affected results. The scientists asked 10 of the men to start working out strenuously 3 times a week, pedaling a stationary bicycle hard for 4 minutes, resting for 3, and repeating that sequence 3 more times. After training for a month, they rested quietly while researchers drew blood. The other 10 men completed the same 4x4 interval sessions, but only once. The researchers drew their blood before, immediately following an additional 2 hours after that long workout. Now listen, the scientists added that tiny amount of fluid, the men's blood petri dishes containing human colon cancer tumor cells, often used to study cancer growth, counting cells at irregular intervals for 3 days. The researchers saw substantial differences. The fluids taken immediately after a single workout showed far fewer cancer cells than those drawn in 2 hours after exercise. Okay? We'll talk about that here in a second. Let me get through this. And then we'll talk about each one that I read. Last couple things. We're going to go to page 80, where it's talking about food. Okay? Diet is not the solution to every illness, but among physicians there is a growing consensus that in the next frontier in preventing and treating disease, the movement has a catchy label, food as medicine, and is being practiced in some creative ways. There are organizations that provide patients with bags of groceries to address conditions, and others that dispatch doctors to local supermarkets to answer shoppers' nutrition questions. As one physician told the Times, the prescribing the right diet is a way to help the sick reboot holistically. Now here's some titles. It says, can what we eat affect what we feel? Affect how we feel? Okay? Some other ones. It says, scientists chase the dream of personalized nutrition. Listen to that. Okay? So as we're summing up, before I give my last comment, on the last page, it says that it's clear to see the future of health. Okay? The most proven remedies such as cutting back on sugar, exercising more, and getting a good night's sleep are all free, achieving optimal health. And it says, a healthy life doesn't happen during visits to the doctor's office. It's small decisions we make every day related to what we eat, how we move, and our sleep habits. So, I know that was a lot. However, stay tuned, stay engaged. It's very important for you, your future, and your family's future. The importance of everything that I read to you today is the showing you that the ancient ways, they knew what they were doing. And it took arrogant modern scientists to discover all these scientific things and learn the breakthroughs and all that, just to come back to what a lot of our indigenous people have been doing anyway. Okay? So, as you know, my biggest tip that I want to first of all give you is, if you're not doing these things now, I don't know what you're waiting on. Because by the time you try to get towards it, it's going to be so much confusion that you're not going to know where to go. And then you're going to get paralyzed just based upon because you're confused. Okay? What you want to do now is invest in somebody who's going to help you with this lifestyle change, because your life is dependent on it. For sure. The reason why you want to do this now before these newcomers come bursting in, because a lot of these people are not concerned with your health in the way that you would want them to be. They're going to be concerned with the monetary gains that can be gained from this. We've been teaching this here at LOJ Fit Club. I'm the owner of LOJ, CEO and founder of LOJ Fit Club. I've been teaching this all my life. I institutionalized it 6 years ago, where I'm teaching holistic health. Okay? So people who are at a grassroots level, you need to invest in programs. If you invested in 1 or 2 and they didn't work out, so what? That didn't happen. You didn't bought clothes that you didn't like that didn't work out for you. You done did all these things. So what you want to do is make sure that you connect with people who are in this grassroots movements. Okay? So if you have not already, again, make sure that you share, make sure that you like, make sure that you comment, share it to your stories. Also, if you have not already completed a free 7-day program that we offer, I don't know why. It's a 7-day holistic health program to help jumpstart your health, get you to see what this lifestyle looks like, so that you can start taking control of your health and not relying on anybody else to do so. So I'm going to continue to remind you, take advantage of it. If you're on Instagram, click the link in the bio. If you're not, go to 7dayholistic.com. Click there, watch the video if you need to kind of see what it's about. Look at some of our testimonials and transformations. And from there, apply for a free 7-day program with us. We can help you with the things that were just mentioned in this book, in this magazine. And again, here's the magazine for those of you who want to see the publication. And thanks for tuning in, share, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.